No street, no town, no community is completely protected from the scourge of HIV/AIDS. Sub-Saharan Africa remains the region most affected, and the effects are hard to comprehend. An estimated 375,000 children under the age of 15 years were orphaned as a result of HIV in 2007 in Sub-Saharan Africa. Life expectancy in affected areas has been reduced by almost 20 years. Women comprise 60% of those affected by it in Sub-Saharan Africa. Is there any plan or project making a significant impact upon this terrible disease?
People still continue to have sex without using condoms. So the PSG model is also designed to bring about a behavioral change.
Since 1986, Project Support Group, or PSG, has been tackling HIV/AIDS and its effects. Beginning as a study of HIV-vulnerable women in Bulawayo by the University of Zimbabwe, the group has metamorphosized and grown, and is acknowledged as an originator of many prevention and mitigation models used today in the fight against HIV and AIDS.
Because people know about HIV, they know everything. Ask them any question on HIV, they know. So people are so much aware, but the behavior is not changing.
PSG believes that effective HIV and AIDS prevention and mitigation occurs when communities take ownership of their problem. To do this, it needs funds, and these it obtains from a variety of local and international sources. As a regional organization operating in 9 Southern African countries, PSG assists Southern African governments, municipalities, non-profit organizations, and church partners in developing, managing, and monitoring funds to sustain efficient and effective HIV/AIDS prevention and mitigation activities. Education is one of the main drivers behind behavioral change. To do this, PSG targets communities with teams of volunteer educators who have been through our training programs. Using role players, dramas, participatory games, and more, they teach and inform to help people make healthier lifestyle decisions, such as marital faithfulness, abstinence, and using contraceptives.
The community, because they're not used where, when it comes to HIV and AIDS, where people come and sing, songs with messages and all that. So the community becomes so interested to the model. So they join us and they listen attentively and they participate very well. So the model is working for the community. What we're doing here is we're training the peer educators on a 10-day peer education training. The peer education 10-day training is designed for peer educators to be able to implement the PSG model. So what we do is we actually train them on different modules.
The program is so exciting, so educating, and it's good for anybody. I wish if there were many guys maybe who can do this just like I did.
It is about educating the public. But the difference with the PSG model is that it is designed to bring about participatory approaches within the group. What happens actually in the community is that the community is faced with problems, but the same community is the community that has got these answers to the problems. So the PSG model is designed in such a way that it brings out dialogue between the communities, and then thereby solving their problems. The challenges are always there because the places that we are targeting are bars, brothels, people are drunk and all that. But now, because of the approach, they become, so joyful. They enjoy singing with us and learning also. So there are challenges, but as peer educators, we know how to deal with those challenges. As the training covers also those challenges, how to deal with them.
PSG is an intermediary organization occupying the ground between grassroots organizations on one side and governments and donors on the other. It supports initiatives technically and financially and establishes accountability, proper structures and systems. Using its many partners, it extends coverage and reaches right into the hearts of many communities. One of the foremost principles of the peer education program is gaining the trust of the community. After serving their communities for a period of time, peer educators are consulted, confided in, and acutely aware of the common ills of their communities, such as child abuse, alcohol dependency, and rape. Our greatest challenge is the loss of these crucial cogs in the PSG wheel. Having undergone training and gained invaluable experience in the community, they often leave for better paid jobs and need to be replaced.
It's very, very hard because it's not easy to see people dying. It's not easy to see children crying because of they lose their children. So it's a tough work. We salute the volunteer in this world because it's not easy.
The children that are in high schools, they learn to be to have leadership skills, also to be peer educators, help the other children to teach them about HIV/AIDS, about choosing better choices in life, also to have goals in their lives.
It is so motivating to see the young people having hope for the future and being helped through all the program.
42 partners covering approximately 400 community projects work with PSG and use our programs. We enjoy university and governmental links in Africa and across the globe. Together we provide a real strategy to combat the terrible effects of HIV and AIDS. Thanks to PSG vision and programs, Southern Africa's HIV/AIDS problem is becoming more manageable. Hope and a better quality of life prevail. Communities thrive and human beings receive the heartening reward of being agents of change. Optimism and compassion abound, and the psychologically and spiritual boost to people at grassroots level is incalculable. However, the battle is not yet won. We need people with a heart and a conscience to become involved and give time, expertise and money. If you like to take part, speak to us today.
Your talent can be your key of opening the doors of your life.